Hi everybody, this is Max with Enlight Automotive. Today I'm going to show you how to install LED interior lights and also license plate lights for this 2015 Honda Accord Coupe. This installation will be valid for all the 2013 through 2015 models, and it is also the same for the Honda Accord sedan. So first let's take a look at the halogen bulbs that are in here. Those are the map lights. We got the rear dome light, and then also that's a stock door light, so we're going to be changing all those over to LED. I don't know about you, but I don't particularly like the way that halogens look, so we'll get rid of those. So when you get your kit from Enlight, it's going to come with 4 of these silver bulbs, 2 of which we will use for the front map lights, 2 will be used for the door lights, 2 will be used for the license plates, and 1 will be used for the rear dome light. If you are aware of some of the issues that people have been having with LED interior lights, it's because they don't have the correct type of bulbs for the door lights and the map lights. We've tested this kit several times on different vehicles, and it functions without error. You will not get any check charging system or battery drain or anything like that with this kit. So here's the tool that I'm going to be using for this installation. This is all you really need. You can use a metal spatula like this, or a small flathead screwdriver, or my favorite weapon is a butter knife. That's my secret weapon that works really well for interior installations. But for this particular one, I'm just going to go ahead and use this. Starting off with the map lights here, you're going to want to take your tool and insert it in this corner in between the lens and the plastic trim. And then you're going to pry down on it until you get it to pop out, just like that. And now same thing on the back side. In this corner here, you're going to slide it in, and then gently pry down until the whole thing pops out. If I can do it with one hand, you guys can do it with 2 hands. It should be very easy. So I'm just going to go ahead and set that down there. And now, there's the factory bulb. This is the button that turns it on here. We don't want that. Let's take that out. You want to make sure that you allow ample time for that factory halogen bulb to cool, because they will get extremely hot. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this on here, and you're going to take one of the silver base bulbs that's got the black resistors on the bottom that looks like this, and you're going to insert it into the socket. And there you go. That's how you know it's on. So one thing that might happen is you might put it in the wrong way. So I just flipped it around here 180 degrees, and you will see that it doesn't turn on, right? It doesn't matter if I push this, it doesn't turn on. This is because this particular bulb is polar. It's a CAN bus bulb, which mimics the resistance of a factory halogen bulb. That's why it keeps the factory computer system happy and doesn't cause issues. But you have to get it in the correct orientation. So if it doesn't work, take it out, flip it around 180 degrees, plug it back in, and there is your pure crystal white light. So to do this side, it's exactly the same. You're going to insert your tool right here, pry it down, pop it out, put it back here, pry it down, pop it out, and then swap over the bulb. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll see what it looks like. Now we've got both LEDs in. We're just going to take the plastic lens, line it up. There's this U-shaped tab here, if you can see that right there, lines up with a rod on this side, and all you gotta do is push that in. That's it. Same thing with the other one. Line it up, click it in, and there you go. You can test it. Looks good. So now let's do the doors. So here is the driver's side door. In order to take out this plastic lens, you're just going to come under the vehicle here, or under the door I should say, and you can see that there's 2 spaces here where you can put your small screwdriver in, or your butter knife, whatever you want to do. And I'm just going to put my tool in there, and then you're going to pop it forward, or towards you, or towards the inside of the car, however you wish to do it. And then once it comes out, all you have to do Just take it off just like that. So I would recommend you doing this as quickly as possible after you open the door, because this bulb will get super hot. Watch, I'm going to burn myself here now, but I'm going to pull that straight out. And that's it. Now we're going to put the LED bulb in. So here is the bulb that we're going to use for the door. Again, use one of these silver CAN bus ones that comes with the kit. And now, just line up the bulb with the socket. And you can see that I've got it in the right way because it's flashing. Now, it might be might take a little bit of force, but make sure you wiggle it in and then push it into place there. And again, if this was in the wrong way, it would not light up, so if that happens, just flip it around. To put the clear lens back, you're going to want to take the top side of it, line up the top side, and just put it back the same way, or I should say in the reverse way that we took it out. And then push down, or push it in, and it will click into place, just like that. So for the rear dome light, it's also very easy. You're going to take your tool here, insert it on the back side of the dome light, in between the clear lens and the bezel. And just to be perfectly clear about what that is, you don't want to put it on this side, in between the top surface of the roof and the gray bezel. You want to put it in between the clear lens and the gray bezel. So slide it in there, and it pops right out. It's really easy. It does not take a lot of force. If you're prying hard, you're doing something wrong. So once you take that off, here's the bulb. This is hot because it was just on for me, but I'm gonna man up and take it out. So you pull it straight out. Ooh, that is really hot. Sometimes it can be a little stiff. There it is. And when you do this one, make sure that this switch here is in the off position. If you, because of all the way that the metal is set up here, if you try to put a bulb in, well, there's still electricity running through it. You can short it out and blow a fuse. So make sure that you switch this to the off position before you do this bulb. So for the rear dome light, we're going to use one of the bulbs that has a white base on it. This is a non-CAN bus bulb, but it still has the 6 Samsung neutral white emitters. And just put it in the same way that you took it out. And the nice thing about these particular bulbs is they are non-polar, so it doesn't matter which way you put it in, they're going to work either way. And now, to put the lens back, just put it in the reverse way that you took it out. So put this end in first, slide it up, and just push up, and that's it. So on camera, this light looks a little bit blue or kind of a greenish tint, but in real life, that's not how it looks. So I'll try to adjust the camera settings in a little bit and see if we can get that to look correct. But that's it. So there, we have finished the installation. Now that we've adjusted the camera settings, it looks like it's showing up pretty good in terms of what the true color is. These look great with black interior. And again, so the passenger side door is exactly the same as the driver's side door in terms of installation, so I'm not going to go over that. But that's it. I wish it was nighttime so I could show you how great this looks in person, but it really does transform the look of the interior. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to the rear license plate bulbs. It's a very simple and quick thing to do. Again, this is a coupe model, so the bulbs are going to be located down here on the bumper. All you need is a flathead screwdriver. And you're going to stick the flathead screwdriver on one side of the clear plastic housing. And you just can gently pry down, and it pops out just like that. And that's it. And you can see the glass bulb in there. Just reach in there with your fingers, pull it out, grab one of our LED license plate bulbs. These have 6 Samsung LEDs. And just reach up and put it back in. just like that. And to put this piece back, just line it up and push straight up, it'll click in. And that's it. Same thing on the other side. Slide it in, gently pry down. You don't have to use a lot of force at all. It should come down pretty easily. The old bulb here. Take the new one. This one's got a little water in it for some reason. It's winter out here in Minnesota, that's why. So just line it up the correct way. And then click it in place. That's it. And I did all that with one hand, so anybody can do it. So this is what they look like when they're on. Got a nice pure white light, no blue tint. You can get these at our website at www.enlightauto.com. Thanks for watching.